Our vision for the Float Shop was to create a wellness center focusing on float tanks. We knew that there was something very special about the float tanks, and we also knew that other modalities would really mix well to floating. So that's why we also have massage, acupuncture, therapy, and yoga next door.
You come in and put your feet in the foot bath, and it's kind of a little sanctuary in the middle of Portland, I feel like.
We've been open since 2011, and over those years we've had the chance to see many people get better. Their anxiety is better, they're more connected with themselves and what they want to do in the world. It's just incredible.
We have 4 different float tanks. We have 3 pod style tanks and 1 open air tank. So if you think you might be more comfortable floating without a lid, our infinity tank has that option.
Float Shop is such a familiar and warm and inviting place for me. Everyone here has been wonderful. I work out problems I have or issues that I'm trying to deal with. I'm always pain-free while I'm floating, which is a huge deal for me.
Floating was actually how I was able to find full recovery from my eating disorder that had taken over my life since I was 14 years old. So I had to work here so that I could tell everyone else about that.
There's just such a greater opportunity to thrive when we are relieved of stress, when we have a practice in our life that allows us to be in touch with ourselves so that we can be as relaxed as we can be.
When I first began floating, it took me several floats to really get into it and really practice the art of letting go in a float tank. And once I really got there, I started having these beautiful experiences that were very directed at self-love and appreciation. And I just noticed that the weeks afterwards, I would just be so much more comfortable, confident, and far less critical of myself.
It's almost like a peace that just rushes through from your head to your toes, and for me, my stomach is a very sensitive area, and I can just feel almost like a peace in my core, in my stomach.
As soon as you walk through the doors, the soothing music, the kind faces, it's like walking into a hug.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. It's the highlight of my week.